Reverend Spartan Nerd here. And I say Reverend because I'm going to talk about something that's kind of a problem today, all right? And it's not a problem that anybody can do anything about, all right? And it's not about the data center either. This time I'm not complaining about that. There you go. I'm complaining about it. No, here we go. See what I got here? I've got Viper King McFarland Viper King from 1999. 1999, all right? $15 vintage toy at this point. Has never been opened. He looks really cool. If you can see past the yellowing. What's going on there now? What is this? Spawn the Dark Ages. A comic book I have read many times. A series. I like it. Some of my favorite Spawn stuff. I've read almost all of the early Spawn stuff. The one that I've read this the Dark Ages is Lord Covenant. This character is not in that comic book series. So, but McFarlane was known to make toys lightly connected to his comics. In this case, we have King Viper. But what I want to talk about is the yellowing. See how yellow and nasty that looks? Did it get dropped in the mud? No. Just over time, this old plastic oxidizes. And that might not be the chemically correct word. Over time, this old plastic in different kinds, sometimes it's worse, it makes it turn this way. There's nothing you can do about it. You could open up sealed boxes of stuff and find yellow plastic. It's not because it's been in the sun, though that would contribute. The rest of the package looks fine. I mean, it's kind of bent, abused, hanging on a Toy Federation shelf for a while, probably. What was going on at the time? Have an Ozzy Osbourne figure. Techno Spawn. Doesn't look anything like Spawn. Movie Maniacs. This is showing, I haven't watched these movies. Halloween, I think. Austin Powers, I have seen that. This is the Yellow Submarine. Beatles. Here we go with the Black Heart. Spawn the Black Heart. What does that say? Necromancer, Mandarin Spawn, and Viper King, and the Tormentor, Ignatius, and Tuscany. The Necromancer may be someone I've seen. Mandarin Spawn, obviously I've seen, but in the comics. But back to this. All right, so this yellowing. Okay, so I have another example. This one is my McFarlane Spider-Man. I don't know if you can tell. This one is polybagged. It's never been opened out of this polybag that was shipped with. It says collector's item edition. But if you look close, that polybag is showing some yellowing. So I've got it in this acid-free bag and board. I like to keep it. I like to think of it as mint, but guess what? It's not mint. It's just not mint. It's just me being insane, keeping it in a bag and board, even though it's already got a poly bag on there, which is turning yellow, turning ugly, but it's a prized possession. I mean, it's not worth much. Toys like this, the Farlane toys, they're not worth much either. Like, I almost came away with Angela. She was $10. Okay, she didn't have a bad yellow thing either. Why didn't I get Angela? I don't know. I kind of wish I did. All right. I've seen, okay, so there's a video, and I'll put a link down in the bottom somewhere. Somebody opening a case of Master Universe vintage He-Man figures. It was in the attic of some Kmart or something. Never opened. They didn't even open it. They sent it to the Be Certified. There's a video of the people, certified people opening it, and they take out these pristine mint He-Man, vintage He-Man figures, thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, it says it's certified. That runs the price up, but we have them unboxing it on video forever. None of them came out with yellow plastic, but I've seen He-Man figures. So side by side, I think I saw one somewhere that had no yellowing. It was $200, and the one was it was $300. The one beside it was with yellowing, had $200. And loose, complete, $25. Just for reference, Master Universe figures from the 80s are not valuable in general, especially He-Man, Skeletor. Everybody had one. Like you should not be paying much more than $100 for a vintage Nintendo system. Everybody had one. They're not rare. These McFarlane. This was the beginning of the adult collector market happening. Like, so I remember when I was in college, the first guy I ever met who was a toy collector, and I'm not talking about he collected, toys from the 50s. No, he was buying this stuff and he had it up in his room. And I was like, that's a thing? Well, look where I am now. I'm about to open this up because he's a terrific snake man, but I just wanted to talk about that. I mean, it's another issue. So this plastic is breaking down. That's what's happening here. Oxidization is turning yellow. Recently got a vintage Tac Trax up there. It's pretty brittle. I mean, if it was to fall off the shelf up there, that'd be it. I probably should just toss it. I mean, it's worth $30, but I'm going to be sure it don't fall off the top because I just want to talk about this. I mean, he's cool. I'll get some pictures of him up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, comment.